most, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. That'll bring him 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Right sideline here is complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. A touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over with the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Set to kick off.
And McGinnis with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
1st down, Bears.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Back to throw here. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 39 yards there, a big one.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
The tackle by
Robert Quinn.
A gain of a yard.
2nd and 9 now.
And 9. At the Bears.
Escaping the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
For the extra point.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Lions 28, Bears 7. Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Out to his left. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They're firing a deep ball for Kmet, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a pass hauled in downfield, and he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
First down, Chicago.
On the Jets sweep, here comes Jefferson. He's got the first down inside the 10, and all the way down to the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and goal, Chicago.
They'll run with Montgomery. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
They certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears cut into that lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
At the 30-yard line.
2nd and 5. Flushed out right. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run the counter. Johnson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Tackled by Jalen Johnson. No gain on the play.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. And Jones has it over the middle. And getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
At the 16-yard line.
Now Johnson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. The Lions on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he's out right at the 25. Good yardage as he runs.
Has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one brought in by Jefferson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31.
He'll buy some time right. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Montgomery. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bears first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Complete. Jefferson to target. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the net. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
Austin.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Austin McGinnis set to kick off.
And McGinnis with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brings up 3rd down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll drop the throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
On the play. First down, Chicago.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 12.
He's back to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Montgomery, the ball carrier.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And goal.
And they'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Out for the PAT, here's McGinnis. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
28 all. Austin McGinnis set to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, let's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride. Count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
3rd and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Ford. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. They'll spot it at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick for the win. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first.
28.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Chicago, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Lions, their woes continue as the record falls now to 1-10. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings.